Hey everybody, welcome to XZ Chat. I'm Serge.
I'm Rob.
I'm Gen Z.
I'm Gen X.
And welcome to our next episode of Will You Press the Button? So this is a fun series. If you haven't checked out our previous videos, make sure you do so. We have a playlist link in the description below to all of our Will You Press the Button videos. Basically, how Will You Press the Button works, if you're not familiar already, is you'll be given a good prompt and a bad prompt. So something good will happen to you and something bad will happen to you. If you press the button, you have the good thing and bad thing happen to you. If you don't press the button, neither of them will happen to you. So it's a fun little game of choices, and you get to decide what option you would choose. And as we go through these videos, if you feel free to, you go ahead and just write down what you would choose in the comments below. We're curious to see what options would you choose. Do you agree with our choices? Do you disagree with our choices? It's just like a fun family game for everyone to take part in.
It's a good time.
So we hope you guys enjoy.
Have fun with it, and let us know what you think in the comments.
All right, into the video. You become Superman, but no one knows it is you.
I would definitely push the button.
Yeah, I would push the button as well. Are you kidding me?
Heartbeat.
That was like...
That's a no-brainer.
That's like Clark Kent,
Exactly.
aka Superman's biggest fear was getting caught, and this is like eliminating his biggest fear.
And if I was Superman or had powers like him, I would not want anyone to know it's me.
Exactly. Yeah, you'd be
I don't want an enemy.
You have a spotlight put on you. You
Absolutely.
couldn't live a normal life.
Plus, when I was a kid, he was my favorite superhero. So
yeah,
let's get it right.
This is easy. Finally, we get to press the button. Look at
Yeah.
this. We have even a cool little animation. We can press the button. Ready?
All right, let's push it.
Boom. Yeah, it's almost unanimous. Almost everybody said they would push the button. Who wouldn't press the button on this?
I know. Yeah.
People are so vain that they don't want to be Superman if no one knows.
The egomaniacs, exactly. Yeah.
Wow. All right. Let's see the next one. You find vast and sound proof that something is true, but afterwards you will live the life of someone fanatically opposed to that idea. That is a fascinating question.
You find vast and sound proof that something is true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Afterwards, you live the life of someone fanatically opposed to that idea. So, like, for example, this is just one example. Like, the Earth is round, and that's like that's soundproof, right? So you will live as a flat earther in your next lifetime.
Yeah. Well, and there are flat earthers. There's a big colony of them, or society of them, I think, in Oregon, right?
I don't know. I'm not exactly up to date on the demographics, but this is an interesting concept.
Yeah.
I don't really need vast and soundproof that something is true.
I don't either. I mean,
So, what is this thing that we're trying to find fast soundproof?
And then even if you know it's true, but then afterwards,
you have to go against it.
Exactly. So what's the use of knowing if it's true if you're going to be opposing it?
Yeah, it doesn't make it. Yeah, I don't see that much of a benefit. Like, let's say you find vast. It could be something silly as well. You find vast and soundproof that toilet paper is a good way of keeping your hygiene clean. And then in the next life, you're living as someone who's like really gross and gnarly, doesn't want to clean.
You don't buy toilet paper, I guess.
Yeah. So no, we're not pressing the button.
No, not on that one.
Yeah, and most people didn't press it either. It looks like you get unlimited money and can eat without ever getting fat. But you have to listen to Justin Bieber every time you eat.
Every time you eat?
Every time you eat.
All right.
This was easy for me.
Yeah. Do you want me? Go ahead. I know my
Well,
answer.
you'll go ahead.
I would not push the button only because anytime something is an absolute or involves like every time, no way. I'd go nuts. And I'm not a Justin Bieber fan, but.
Interesting. Well, I mean, you get unlimited money and can eat without ever getting fat. That's the benefit.
You have to listen to Justin Bieber every time you eat. Yeah, I don't know.
All right. You want to hear my answer?
You get unlimited money, but then you could do anything. You know what? I take that back. I would push the button.
Yeah.
Because I'll eat twice, 3 times, 4 times a day. Right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm good with that. I would push the button.
I'll push the button as well. And if you don't want to listen to it, you can turn the volume down. You're listening to it on low volume.
He's a genius.
And then when you're having a conversation at the table, you're talking so loud that you'll just talk over the volume.
There you go.
So we're pressing the button.
Push that button.
Yeah. Most people agreed with us, it looks like.
Yeah. There you go.
All right. Next one. You will become a champion among humans. You will bring eternal peace and prosperity to the human race.
Wow, that's a big one.
Yeah. But your name and face would fade from existence, and you will receive no reward for what you've done, including any sort of publicity.
No brainer.
Press it.
I'd absolutely push the button.
Yeah.
Press the button. Absolutely.
Easy.
Oh my gosh, 34%.
34% want to see the world burn.
Oh, wow. 34% are saying, I want to be recognized. I want the reward.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. I'm really surprised with that.
Yeah, it is a pretty surprising one.
I thought this would be, I mean, not that I project and think people think like I think, but who cares if you do so much good?
Yeah,
And people don't realize it
maybe
comes
the
from
way
it.
that they interpret the question is that you have to sacrifice your life to do that. So like your whole life you're super busy doing all this work for others,
No
and you don't
qualifying.
you don't take any time for yourself. No, well, we're considering what it is from their perspective, right?
Yeah,
like why would
their
you not press the button, right?
Yeah.
And that seems like a good reason, right?
I'm just surprised.
Mm-hmm. All right, next one it is. Depression can be cured for good and people can enjoy their lives, but it's all transferred to one immortal person in the world. He takes all that suffering at once and can't escape it. Wow. Oh.
Sheesh. This is like a Greek tragedy. This is really interesting. I'm surprised this hasn't been written about already.
Yeah.
Okay, I know what I do.
What would you do?
This is terrible, but I would push the button. It's
Yeah.
terrible for that one person because I would choose someone who's just so who may deserve it for like a lifetime, not immortally, but I would still pass it on and give it to that person.
You're qualifying it? You're saying someone who deserves it?
Well, yeah, because I get to choose. I
Does it?
assume,
It says it's all transferred to one immortal person, so it might be random.
but we don't know that.
But we don't know it. Yeah, that's true.
So,
All right, we're
push that button. for
pushing
me.
the button. Yeah, I'll agree with you. I think we'll push the button and hopefully it lands on someone really bad.
Yeah, let's see.
Someone on the naughty list.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, it's
Wow,
pretty
it's
evenly
pretty
split.
evenly split.
Yeah.
Most people leaning a little bit in the direction of pressing the button. What's interesting is what this reminds me of it reminds me of the train track
Yes.
scenario where
Yeah.
you have like a train that's going down a path and it's going to kill a bunch of people, but you can change the direction of the train to kill someone else instead, but they weren't destined to die.
Yeah.
So
That one person versus
a
a
group
train full
of, right.
people. Yeah.
Yeah. So not a train full, but like a group of people standing on the train tracks on the other side.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think this also refers like the cart or whatever, but either way, I digress.
But you're right. Interesting comparison there. I see it too.
Mm-hmm. All right. You can choose to save the life of any loved one or friend at will, but they will no longer remember who you are.
Oh, that would be tough.
Ooh.
So I gotta tell you, I saw a movie real quick.
Mm-hmm.
This couple madly in love with each other, newly married. One of them gets amnesia. The wife gets amnesia. The husband's so madly in love with her still, and she learned after many years to fall in love with him, even though he was an absolute stranger to her.
Right.
And that's a true story. And I just don't remember the name of the book in the movie.
Wow.
The movie is made from the book.
Yeah, you bring up a good point there.
Yeah, I would push the button.
Yep. Especially with the explanation that you can just keep lots of mementos and stuff and like picture books and have all the stories written down that are like most memorable, and then you could just like jog their memory after you save their life.
Yeah.
And you just repeat the process. So we will press the button. And it looks like most people,
Look at that. Yep.
most people did.
Most people did.
Yeah, you brought up a good point there.
2/3.
You can control time. Fast forward, pause, rewind, but the ability to control time is immediately gone for the next 24 hours when you get a boner or break the law.
Well,
So that's basically saying you can't use your ability to control time for anything nefarious.
right. I would push that button.
Yeah, push the button. I mean,
I
right
would-
right now we don't have that ability at all. If you press the button, you have the ability to do it sometimes.
Yeah, that's right. Exactly.
Who wouldn't press that?
Push that button.
Oh. The button is not responding.
Oh, wait a second. Come on.
The button doesn't want to be pressed. All right, guys, we're cutting the episode here. We hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's a lot of fun for us to do these. We're interested to hear what you chose for these options. Let us know in the comments below which ones did you pick. And if you had fun, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Hit the notification bell icon so you can stay tuned for future videos. We will have a playlist down in the description below where you can see all of our Will You Press the Button videos. And we'll be covering some more fun games in the future. So if there's any ones that you can think of that you think would be fun for us to try out, kind of like fun little family games like this one right here that we're trying out, let us know, because we like to have fun. And the nice thing about these types of games is they encourage discussion, and have a lot of humor and fun to them, and also some interesting thought-provoking ones as well.
Yep. And you kind of, like Serge and I, get to know each other a little bit more too. So
yeah,
good times.
So we get to know each other better, and you guys get to know us better. So it's a fun little interaction. So with that being said, we hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you stay tuned for the next one.
We'll see you soon.
All right, guys. Take care.